On a crisp autumn evening in upscale Greenwich, Connecticut, Eleanor Prescott, a retired schoolteacher, was strolling through her neighborhood, her silver hair glowing under the streetlights. She noticed a young man, Oliver Wentworth, sitting on a park bench, his designer coat soaked from an earlier drizzle, his face buried in his hands. Her instincts screamed caution. After all, the news was full of warnings about strangers. But something about his slumped shoulders tugged at her heart. "Young man, are you all right?" she asked, keeping a polite distance. Oliver looked up, his eyes red from crying. "I've lost everything," he whispered. "My business failed, my fiancé left me, and I can't face my family in Newport. I just don't know where to go." Eleanor, a widow who'd known her share of loss, felt a pang of empathy. Against her better judgment, she sat beside him. "Come with me," she said gently. "A warm cup of tea can fix more than you think." At her cozy ivy-covered cottage, over chamomile tea and homemade shortbread, Oliver poured out his story. A tech startup gone bust, a broken engagement, and a family who'd always expected perfection. Eleanor listened, her kind eyes never wavering. "You're not your failures, Oliver," she said. "You're the courage it takes to start again." She shared her own tale of rebuilding after her husband's sudden passing, how she'd turned her grief into volunteering at the local library, teaching kids to read. Her warmth gave Oliver a flicker of hope. Before he left, she pressed a small leather-bound book into his hands, a collection of poems about resilience. "Read this when you feel lost," she said. Weeks later, Eleanor's world tilted. Her modest pension couldn't cover a sudden medical bill from a fall, and the bank was unmoved by her pleas for a loan extension. As she left the bank, her heart heavy, she bumped into Oliver outside. He looked different, brighter, standing taller in a tailored blazer. "Mrs. Prescott," he greeted, his smile genuine. "You look troubled. What's wrong?" Swallowing her pride, Eleanor admitted her financial strain. Oliver's face softened. "You gave me hope when I had none," he said. "Let me help you now." The next day, a letter arrived from the bank. Eleanor's hands shook as she opened it, expecting bad news. Instead, it read, "Your medical bills and mortgage have been paid in full by an anonymous donor." Tears welled in her eyes as she clutched the letter, knowing it was Oliver. Months later, at a community gala, Eleanor spotted him across the room, now thriving with a new venture. He caught her eye, raised a glass, and mouthed, "Thank you." She smiled, her heart full, realizing kindness is a boomerang. It always comes back. If this story warmed your heart, hit that like button, share it with someone you love, and subscribe to SD Human Stories for more stories of compassion and connection that remind us we're never alone.